What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make thumbnails. This does require a PC, and you also need to download some stuff, so feel free not to watch if you don't feel like doing this. There are plenty of other tutorials out there, but this is just another helping guide because I know some people struggle with this. If you have any questions, just DM me on Discord or comment on my video. I'll try to help you guys. Alright, let's get into the video. The first thing you're going to want to do is you want to go to Nacho Ninja Studios, first link in the description, so go ahead and click on that. You want to scroll down to Gorilla Rig, and you want to download this. Now, there are a bunch of other ones to use, but we're going to stick with the basic one. So you want to download this. You just click this to download it, and it should, download it. So I already got one, so I'm not going to get another one, but that's how you download it. And this is Nacho Ninja Discord. So let's get on to the next step. Alright, so the next thing you need to do is go to the second link in the description and download Blender. You can just scroll down a little bit and download it here. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go into your files and find the Gorilla IK Rig.blend and double click it, and it'll open up Blender. And let that load for a second. Alright, so you're going to see this. Now, you may not see this, I don't know. But what you want to do is you want to grab this and pull this out. And then you want to click on here, and it'll show up here. So now you can start working on it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to change the color. So my color code is the purple. So I made myself purple by going over here, going to primary color, clicking that, and choosing my color. You can also make it darker too. Now if you do want lava, you can also bring this up for lava. If you just pull that all the way up, you can also do color emission, which makes it lighter, makes your color lighter, and have like an emission to it. Fresnel factor, I recommend keeping this maybe 0. I think is good. You could bring it up a little bit if you want it to feel more like light, and then you can always change the color for that. Now if you want to add a face, as you see down here, you need to go over here to scroll out. Oh, my bad. You have to go to shading first, right click, go down to texture, find image texture. Now you want to come over here a little bit so out of the way. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to grab color, and you want to bring it down to face texture. Nothing you'll see is happening because you want to bring the face texture factor up. You'll see it turns black for a second, but it should load back. Then you want to click open, and you want to download. So what you want to do is you want to go to here. Alright, what you want to do is you want to click on the third link in the description and click on that. Now here are faces. You want to click on that, and it should download the faces. What you want to do is you want to open it up. Now each of these are their own thing, so like if you go in here, it has its own face. So what you want to do is you want to go to downloads. You want to right click on this, click extract all. I don't need this because I already have it, but now you'll have that. Then what you want to do, you want to go back to Blender, and then you want to find this, so GTag faces for me, and you'll see all these. And if you don't see that, you have these up here. You could click on here to make it show up in the images. Okay, what you want to do is you want to pick the face you want to use. Say I want to use this one, and you can see it's kind of blurry right now. We're going to change that. We're going to click linear, and we're going to go to closest. So next what we're going to do is we're going to be able to pose him. So we're going to go to click on the rig. You want to go up here and click pose mode. Then you can click on anything you want. So if I want to change the rotation, I could change the body, I could change the head. So if I want to change the head, I'm going to teach you that. So you could use rotate tool on here or move tool. Say you wanted to move it, see, you can move it. You can also rotate it so you can move your head and stuff. But I like to use the shortcut, which is R. Just double tap R and you can move it. And then I can grab the hand. Same thing for the hand. Now, as you can see, they both move together. What we're going to do is we're going to click this X right here, and it'll only move by itself. So now that we've got that set up, I'm going to go ahead and pose it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you do this, you want to go back to object mode by clicking up here. You want to add a camera by going to add and then clicking camera. Okay, then what you want to do is Control Alt, and then on the numpad you want to click 0, and it brings this over here. Then in order to move the camera, you want to click View, Navigation, Walk Navigation, and then you can kind of use WASD to move. So I'm going to find a spot where I want this guy to sit, so I'm going to put him right here. Then once you got it, you just click on the screen where you want it. Then what you want to do is, say you're done with posing and everything, you can go to object mode if you haven't already. Click tab if you want to change his name. I recommend not having a name at all, but I'm gonna do it for this video. So you want to hold all caps because otherwise it looks weird. I don't like how that E looks. But so next, what you can do is you can give it a hat. Go to the fourth link in the description to get the hats folder. And what you can do is go to File, Import, FBX, and then search for the cosmetics. I don't know if it'll show up. There it is. So it's this one. It should look like this. Click on that. Double click on it. And then what you want to do is you want to find the one that is yours. So let's say I want a banana hat. I found banana hat. You can do either one. Banana hat lowercase or uppercase. I'm going to do lowercase because that just works for me. And then you can go ahead and bring it up and position it how you would like. I'm going to do something simple because this is not going to be a real thumbnail for me. So alright, so now once you got that, you can click here to go into the camera mode, see how you like it. And then if you do like that, you click render up here, render image. Now if you do see this white background right here, what you can do is you can exit out of that, go back to here, click on render, go down to film, and then click transparent. Now sometimes this doesn't work, so what you want to do is to go to output. Now you can change your output to where it goes to, and then you can change it. I'm going to make sure it's an image. Most likely you want to do PNG, and then do RGBA over here, and that's all you need to do. Then you can go ahead and click render image, and then when you come to here, click image, save as, and then name it, put it in any file you want, and then boom, you have it. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so now once you've done that, you want Photoshop. There is another app that I'm going to have in the fifth link in the description. That's going to be good for you to use. It's called Photopea, so I'll have that in the description. I'll have them all layered out. So what you want to do, it's basically the same thing, so there will be not much difference. You want to go to this tool right here, and you want to Control V, or if you did use the way that I showed you to do it, you want to find it in your thing, like say this is it, and you want to drag it in. So that is not it, but that's what it is. What you want to do is you want to position it how you like. First, I would say click done, and on Photopea you can't do this. You'll have to find another website to do this, but you can click remove background on Photoshop, and it does remove the background pretty nice. So what you want to do is you want to position it how you want to. I have to make up the whole screen because otherwise it'll look weird. So then click done. Then what you want to do is you want to get a background. So I'm going to actually go to one of my other videos. So this one is good. This is the one I'm making for this video. Okay, you want to bring that in, and you want to make sure it's under the layer so that this guy shows up first. Now, for text, you want to click right here with the text button on, and you want to type in what you want. So I'm just going to name this thumbnail tutorial. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to size it up to your liking. Now, don't worry, we're going to change how it looks in a second. So you can either have it going behind or in front. I'm going to have it in front because I think that looks nicer right now. So what you want to do is you want to go over to the side. I don't know if this is how it works on here, but I'll show you two ways to get to it. You want to double click and it'll show up this. But if you also don't know how to do that, you can click effects down here and go to blending options. I don't know if that's how it is on Photopea, but it should be similar. So what you want to do is you want to add a stroke. It'll make this pop, see? And if you go to stroke, you can always change the size. I think that's good. So I'm going to keep it like that. You can always change it inside, center, and outside. I like outside the most though. Next, what you could do, add a drop shadow. Alright, you don't need to change much about this, so this is good. And if you really wanted to, go down here, you can change the opacity and make it lighter. You can also change distance. I would change distance a little bit maybe. Spread, size. Size is good. Alright, so once you got that, you can barely see it, but it does add a lot to it. So now that we got this, that's all we have. And we can always change up later. And we can go to File, Export, and then click Export as PNG. And if it is too big of a file, I get that sometimes when I'm uploading shorts, go to the fifth link in the description. The last one, it's called Pixlr. And what you want to do is you want to go to Create New, Social, YouTube Thumbnail, Create. Then what you want to do is you want to bring that image over. I don't have that image. You want to bring it over, say that's the image. I have the image. Then click Save, PNG, depending, well, it depends on what you want. It could be JPG or PNG. Then Save As, and it should save it to your thing. And that's it. That'll compress it. It does like to compress it, so that should work. Alright guys, so what I forgot to tell you is that I have a server that gives you thumbnails and stuff, like how to make a thumbnail, You can't see it because I have this. Don't worry about that. This was my old account. I got hacked. But if you come down to Gorilla Tag backgrounds, you can show this. Do not show the last one, please. Do not. You can scroll up and there's all these backgrounds you can use. And so yeah. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.